Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. So today's gonna be a little different. I wanted to show you guys a new daily I got. I've had this thing for a couple weeks now. Definitely enjoying it, but I wanted to show you guys it and maybe show you guys a little bit of how we'll make it our own. So let's take a look at it. All right, so as you've seen from the title, this is my 2009 Audi S5 daily. And I'll be honest with you guys, we are not gonna do a ton to this thing. Definitely not. She is in a little rough shape. You can see all the little rock chips on it. So I'm okay with that just because I am dailying this. Yeah, it stinks. It's got a V8. Also good, it has a V8 because it's a lot of fun, but it guzzles gas. Either way, still all right. Still really enjoying it so far. Fun little car. The horse got something to say about it too. And so let's go around and kind of talk about what I want to do to it and I guess the good and bad about it. Good things, it has these 20-inch wheels on it. So something weird about this, I'll cut to a different video, but these actually have another lip that goes in them, and the car only came with 2 of them. I guess I didn't realize, and it has this little ridge where the actual lip bolts into. So this side does not have it, but this side does. It did on the back. I took it off. You'll see in a different clip. But there it is with the lip, and it's kind of a faded different color. And I really honestly like the bright silver look over here versus with this lip. So probably just gonna take them out and leave them out. Wheels are not in the best shape, as you can see, but maybe we'll do something about that later on. But at least from a distance, they look pretty good. The rest of the body is in decent shape. There's actually some, obviously I show you the rack chips on the front here. It's funny, it has the RS grille there, but not there. Headlights are definitely a little bit faded. That one a lot more than this one. And this side, there's a couple little dings and scratches, which I think was a stick from me hitting not too long ago. It does have a little bit of an exhaust on it and a intake. I think it has a tune, but I'm not 100% sure. Exhaust sounds pretty good, not too loud, so perfect for a daily. But yeah, things looking pretty good. So we are not going to modify this thing crazy, but I do want to do a few things that will kind of make it my own. So let's take a look at those. Oh, and let's quickly show you the interior. It does have the locked. So it does have the brown interior. Seats are super nice in it. It is the 6-speed manual. And really digging the interior in this car. Came with a set of the supercharged mats, which kind of match the red, not really. A little bit of the carbon fiber. This piece is sticking up, so I got to figure out how to like make that reattach, but definitely like the interior on it. Need to figure out how I can get Bluetooth in it, because it seems like these Audis have tons of different software that can be inside the screen there. So we got to figure that one out. A little bit of a mark on there. That's just a little bit of dirt I got to clean off. But overall, really liking the interior on this thing. The bolsters right here, or the little leg bolsters, I don't know what you call those, but I don't even know how to use them, but it's kind of cool. So. Alrighty, pulled the S5 into the garage, and we got a few things that'll definitely make it my own from the way it looks now. So, got a front lip, which I painted, I forget the metallic black I used for that, but then basically for each of these parts, I went over it with a 2K clear. So you can see the high gloss. Obviously it wasn't perfect. You're not going to see that side. Just going to see this edge of the lip. But I had another, these are all fake carbon wings. You leave this out in the sun. The clear coat that comes with it will definitely flake up and peel. So I put the 2K clear on that, as well as the mirror caps. Over here we have a rear diffuser. Still need to paint that. This thing was a pain to get into the country. Took months and months. Finally arrived. I hope it fits well. We'll see. We'll paint it, and then same color as this, so metallic black. Also got some Auxito headlights. So these are LED bulbs. The bulbs in these things are absolutely terrible. Can barely see at night. A little bit later, once we change these, we'll show you before and after. But shout out to these guys. Sent these out to us to give it a try. We put these on the truck, including their actual full headlight housing. And that was absolutely dirt on me. They worked very well. Super bright, so we'll give this a shot. These are actually HIDs, and these are the LED bulbs that will replace them. So we'll put those on in a few. So the car currently has these silver mirror caps. I don't know if they go perfectly. They're kind of stand out quite a bit. So I do want to change them to the black and just see how that looks. We can always go back since they just pop on and off. And we'll go ahead. I think we're going to start with the front lip. And no, we aren't putting bead locks on it. That would be pretty funny though. I wish they would do the same bolt pattern. We put them on. So looking at it with the black mirror on the one of them, I actually kind of like the lip now with the black versus the silver. See what you think. I think the black actually looks really good. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not, but it actually ties in the lip pretty well. So let's go ahead and get the other one swapped. So I'm definitely digging the black. Saw us get the spoiler on also. So I got that on, letting the 3M tape set for that. That should look pretty good. Next, we'll get this diffuser painted, which we have sitting over there. And we're going to clean these headlights. So we'll get them cleaned up, sand them down, and then re-clear them when we clear the diffuser all at the same time so that these don't fade again on us, and we'll put in those new LED headlights. So let's get to it. Y'all watched me put this front lip on a few minutes ago, and I drove it one time, and I have chipped it, exploded it. It is just disastrous. So we're gonna take that back off. Even though I kind of like the way it looks, it really doesn't fit that great. Like this contour with this, I don't know. Oh, yeah, my paint's coming off. That's good. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of that. Alrighty guys, so jumping around quite a bit on this video, but you can see, actually let's look at this one. I just polished out the headlights, so that one looks like crap. And then this is the one I just polished, so it's looking like new. We're gonna go ahead and throw in some new headlights here in a second. But I just wanted to show you, since you saw the last clip, I put that new front lip on, and I think it had to be $150, $200. And I broke it, I think the first parking lot I pulled into. So we're gonna try something a little different. I laughed at this when I first saw it, but this is called Easy Lip, and it basically sticks on. We'll probably also put some self-tappers in to hold it up there, since they say the adhesive isn't that great, but at least this is soft. So hopefully we hit something, it'll kind of scooch out of the way, and it's like a 1-inch lip. So I don't know, we're gonna give it a shot. It might look absolutely horrendous, but I'm gonna try it, since I think it was only like 30, 40 bucks. So let's go ahead and put this on. All right, so there it is on the ground. I think the angle I had the time lapse up, it made it look a little funny. Now that transition's a bit tough, but basically stuck it all along. I think from this angle, it honestly looks pretty good. And the fact that it's soft and will move with the car if we hit anything, I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. I'm interested to see how it holds up. If it does scrape, it might just rip it off, since it's, you know, just a kind of like a foamish, but I think it gives a good look. Hood's open, but I think it gives a good look compared to the expensive. I think they were like almost $400 or $500 for a lip. I'm not spending $400 or $500 on a lip for this car. I just can't. But I just hated the way it looked without that little bit of a front lip on it. So I think this works. If I need to replace it, it's 40 bucks, and just undo the self tappers and put them back in. A lot of people are saying the adhesive isn't that good, but I don't know. I'm gonna rock it for a little bit. I think it helps the look a little bit. Some people might crucify me for it, but it's what it is. It's my car. It's a daily, and you know, hitting parking lots that, or you know, curb cuts that are just really steep is just a part of it. So yeah, I kind of like it. I'm gonna finish up this next headlight, clearing it up, and then we'll get these new headlights in. All right, headlights are both cleaned up, looking pretty good. We just need to go ahead and clear coat them with some 2K clear. That way they don't fade again. The car is extremely dirty, but that looks a whole lot better than it did. So headlights are very simple. 1, 2, and 3 is all you need. 1, 2 is underneath this, and the third one is down in there. Remove those bolts, and then there is one connection in the back. Come on over here. These are our new Xito. Let's see, where is they come with some gloves. Here we go. They're nice enough to send these lights out to us. These are the D3S, and they fit perfect in there. Super high quality light. These are the ones I put in my truck. I also bought them and put them in my Supra. All look great. So we're gonna try them in this. So let's open this thing up. All you gotta do is pull this little tab out and up. One-handed. Yep. And this piece pops down and then comes off. In here there's 2 black tabs. Rotate them up. And this thing will work its way right out. Unplug on the bottom and reverse order back in. You can already tell it is a night and day difference. These are 10,000% brighter than the stock ones. Right, we got the wheels off and possibly going to get a new set. We shall see. One tire is absolutely destroyed on the inside, and there's cord showing, so we're going to have to get that replaced for sure. Alright guys, so I apologize, it is crazy windy, but got the rear diffuser off and have this one, which was literally the only one I could find that was gonna fit a B8, not a B8.5. And I don't think this thing fits at all, but I'm gonna keep messing with it and see if I get it to fit. Alrighty guys, so last we left off, we were messing with the rear diffuser. Couldn't get that thing to fit. So what I did was I painted the current one that was silver on there, painted black, shot a little clear coat over it. And then I think you probably saw in the video the new wheels we got for the car. So we were able to trade the wheels that we had previously, the silver ones, for a set of these gold, what the heck are these things? Vorsteiner. Vorsteiner, I guess they're a flow forged wheel. I think they look pretty good. The gold doesn't 100% go with the blue, but at least it's a dark blue, so I think we can make it work. So I really don't want to spend the money to get them all powder coated again because they don't fit in my oven. I need a bigger oven. So let's go ahead and throw this diffuser on, and then also to tie in the gold a little bit, we did the exhaust tips in a matching gold, so maybe that'll tie it all in. So let's put it together. All right, so last clip I told you we were gonna do the emblems, but we didn't do that yet. Got both exhaust tips on there, looking good. Just want to show you that real quick. So let's go ahead and drop this down to the ground, see how everything looks, and then we'll go ahead with the emblems and a few other things. kind of getting dark out now, but there's the blacked out logos on there. So real subtle now, it doesn't stand out. So I think that looks a lot better with the gold and the gold there. And next, we're gonna work on wrapping the trim around there and then hopefully get it tinted. So I think that should really set it off. I'm really liking actually these wheels. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like them with the gold on the black, but I think once we, or the gold on the blue, excuse me, once we black everything out, I think it'll look pretty good. Looking pretty good. Blacked out emblem in the front too. I couldn't figure out how to get the RS5 grille to go in the front there, but at nighttime this thing basically looks black, so looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Alrighty, gonna give this an attempt with wrapping the trim. So we'll do all around both the windows. And actually, I kind of just realized that there's a natural gap right there. So that should make it a little easier when splicing the piece in. But we got some 3M 2-inch wrap, and we're gonna give it a shot. I really suck at wrapping stuff, so this is gonna be interesting. So there is it with the silver trim, and on this side with the black trim. It's a whole lot better. Needs some tints now, but it came out pretty good. There's a couple spots that I screwed up. Kind of down in here is pretty tough, but overall, so we'll see with the shadow. Overall, I think it came out pretty good.
Oh, don't forget this.
Yeah, need to wrap that too. All right, so I figured I'd show you guys the fiasco I dealt with over here. Basically, if you have an 09 Audi S5, it seems like the ball joint here on the control arm was actually smaller just for 2009, and then as soon as they went to 10 and above, they changed this knuckle and put a larger ball joint in. I think this was an M14, the other one's M12. So I ordered this for 2009, and this one ended up being too small. There was a ton of play in it. Thought my bushing was bad, but actually it seems like someone has changed this knuckle here, this full knuckle, to a 2012 or 11 and up. So that was probably when this car was wrecked or something like that. So I ordered for an 09 because it is 09, and that was the wrong size. So got the correct one in, and now everything fits just right. So anybody has one of these and they're having that same problem, that's where the difference is. Alrighty guys, so we finally got the S5 with the tinted windows. We did 15% on the sides and the rear. Got this thing looking freaking awesome. Look at that. So I didn't think I was gonna like the gold wheels that much when I first got them, but now with the tint and the blacked out around the window, I think it really pops, especially with some low lighting where it looks dark. Really liking it. So I'm gonna put some video in of how it looked before and basically the little transformation that we did on it. So a whole bunch of stuff, which I guess in the beginning I said we weren't gonna do much to it. which we didn't do a whole ton, but definitely a bunch of stuff that made it my own. So looking good. All right, so I'll put the link in the description to the guy who tinted this. If you're in the Greenville or Greer area, hit him up because he did a great job on this. Also, car enthusiast. But come on, leave a comment. That looks freaking good compared to how it did before with the trashed wheels that were on it. Even the gold exhaust tips. Look at that. That looks freaking good. All the blacked out emblems, blacked out valence. That's pretty mean from the back. Alrighty, so I'll probably do a little montage of how it looked before and how it looks now. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of the quick little transformation we did. This video took months and months to complete because it was a very slow process of getting everything going on this thing, but very happy with how it came out. Still needs alignment to make it 100%. And yeah, just gonna be the daily. So that'll probably be it for the old Audi, but I think it looks great. Very happy with it. And next we're gonna get on to some more projects. We got the S10. Probably the next video will be us fixing that Blazer and getting the head gasket fixed and then actually driving it around. So if you stuck around this far in the video, this one's definitely a long one. I really appreciate it. If you could leave a comment and a like, that would go a long way. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.